Hi guys, this video is about the heat not working fix for the Gen 3 Honda CR-V. This is something that actually happened to me after not really using the car for a whole season. And you might freak out when it happens because everything else in the car will be working. Your AC will work, the fans will work, everything will be completely fine. For example, my CR-V, I even already had the compressor replaced at one point because the AC died a few years ago. So I knew for a fact that all the parts are working. For some reason, no matter what I change with the settings on the dash, the temperature control panel, the heat wouldn't come on. And I had scheduled to take it in to be seen at the shop, and I was, calling people up, arranging alternate transportation, blah, blah, blah. And then something tugged me in the back of the head, and I said, you know what, I better do a YouTube check on this, because maybe somebody else has had this issue before. This car's been out forever. And it turned out there's a really simple fix to this. Now, this is a specific issue where everything else is working except your heat. And usually in this case, your heat previously would have had no problem, and everything else is working, including the air conditioner. And what causes this is there's a particular part, like a valve that stops. It doesn't actually stop working. It's like it gets offline. I don't know whether it's an electrical issue or just because it was set in the off position, like at some point during the previous season, like the last winter, and then say you were driving this all summer and you never turned the heat on at all the entire time and you only ever use the air conditioner, and then it finally got cold again and you went to use it and then the heat wasn't working. So this is because there's a particular part. It's really easy to access. It's right down here that for some reason there's two pieces, like plastic, like triangle like pieces that like open outward, and the computer is like a little motor or a little computer in this piece. I'm gonna show it to you now. So if you look under here, see this green plug and this thing here? This here controls the actual, see this round thing. It's by Denso, is the company that makes it. So when this is screwed up in the off position, you'll see there'll be like two white pieces of plastic you'll be able to see them. In this spot right now, it's just black, right? Just plastic. They'll actually be plastic pieces. They look kind of like triangles that you'll see here. There are other videos on this, so where you can see it in the open position. So what happens is in this situation is it's a really simple fix. All you have to do is unplug this green plug and plug it back in. It comes right out. You just pull it out gently and stick it back in. But it'll automatically fix it. This machine, this part, it will reboot, and the white tabs that you'll see here, they'll move back into position like behind this piece of metal. They're up behind here. It'll just go brrr, and they'll go right back, and the heat will immediately start coming back through because these two tabs will go back in the correct position to start controlling the direction of the air, because the heat's coming, heated off the engine coming through into here. So it's a really easy fix. There is one trick that wasn't really well explained, but I found it in comments of the video that helped me, and that's why I'm making this video, is when you unplug this and plug it back in, if your engine's off, this thing won't have any electricity and won't know to reboot. So you have to have the car running first, then unplug this and plug it back in. Then this will reboot. Those two white pieces will go back into their correct position behind this metal plate, and this whole piece will start working again, and then immediately you'll have your heat back. It's literally as simple as pulling out this green thing, putting it back in. Remember, this is really easy to access. I just have this here to make it even brighter, but it's right here. It's not covered by anything. You literally just get under here. I mean, you don't even have to lay down. You can just reach into it and pull it in, pull it out and put it back in. But I'm making this video just because I thought it'd be helpful to explain my experience with it, and that you need to know the car needs to be on and running, engine fully running, so that the power is getting into this part. So when you pull it out and put it back in, this thing is I don't know if there's really like a board or memory here, but this needs to have power, so it reboots when this is reconnected, and then the pieces you'll hear the plastic white pieces that were here will move back up into the correct position, and then you'll get your heat flowing back in. Now, of course, if the issue is actually that something in the under the hood is wrong or something, that's a different issue. But this is apparently really common for the Gen 3 CRV. So hopefully this video, along with maybe other ones on the same topic, will save you tons of money. Because I know the other video I saw, there were a bunch of them, they saved me a lot of time and money. And maybe this will be the one you stumble upon. And if it is, and this works for you, congratulations. And I hope it makes your day.